Let's go, Bucks! 3 in a row. About to go live. Hold on, y'all. Alright. What's up, everybody? I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic. Got a new video for you today. Got NBA playoff news today. Milwaukee Bucks news today. The Bucks in Game 3 versus Miami Heat. We serve another beatdown. The Bucks, this is a different team that we're seeing than the previous few years. This is a different Bucks team. Like, they still do little dumb stuff that coaching is causing as a problem, but man, whew. Drew Holiday, if you were wondering about the contract, now you see why. The Bucks' problem was never in the regular season. We had the team that could perform in the regular season. It's in the playoffs where the defenses get tighter, the airspace gets smaller, and it's harder for you to get your own shot. And we didn't have enough people that can create their own shot. I love Giannis, but he's not the type of person I can say that can create his own shot. Middleton has gotten better, but Drew Holiday, that's a different type of animal out there. That man plays so patient, so much at pace. Like, he's always under control. The team is always under control. He is a great floor general. Great floor general. I don't know if y'all remember this individual I'm about to say for the Milwaukee Bucks as one of my favorite point guards for the Milwaukee Bucks. Sam Cassell. He like that. He got the mid-range. He can take it to the hole. He hits his free throws. He hits the open man. He calms the teams down. He can hit big shots. Like, he reminds me of like a Sam Cassell type player. He got heart too. Y'all know Sam Cassell had heart to hit big shots and all that. So, like, this was that. But we know what happened tonight. Let's just take a look at the stats real quick. So, in this thrashing of the Miami Heat, the Bucks win 113-84. This is what we call styling on your opponent. Giannis, you know what? This was like a kind of a team effort if y'all think about it. If you look at the stats here, let's just go into the stats real quick. If you think about it, this is a true team effort. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people in double figures in today's game. That means you have balanced scoring. Giannis had an okay game. He only took 12 shots. He hit 6. He had 17 points, but he did have 17 rebounds and 5 assists. So, still a strong game, but not an MVP performance. Middleton did what Middleton does. Middleton had 22 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. Solid game. We got 13 out of Brook. Holiday, this is what I'm saying with Drew Holiday, man. Look at the numbers. Look at the efficiency for Drew Holiday. He was 7 of 10, 2 of 4 from 3, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 12 assists, only 2 turnovers, 19 points. When was Bledsoe going to do something like this? You know when? Never. Never. You know what Bledsoe do when the playoffs start? This is what Bledsoe was doing when the playoffs would start for the Bucks. One more time. You know what? This is about the Bucks versus Heat. I don't know why I'm just taking moments to just, you know what I'm saying, go in on Bledsoe. But I believe Bledsoe is a huge reason why we were never able to advance previously. Say what you want, blame this, that, but Bledsoe was Basura in the playoffs, and I felt like he was a huge reason we never advanced. But I digress. This is a new era. Yo, also I like to say, let's talk about the injury. Dante looked to be hurt, and they said contusion. That looked way more than a contusion to me. I hopefully he can come back, but that looks more than a contusion. But on the positive side, I thought Connaughton looked good today. Forbes looked good today off the bench. I like Connaughton out there. I know Dante gives defense and all that, but Dante, even tonight, 9 minutes, he was already 0 for 4. 0 points. Maybe it's best now that he rests and make sure he gets 100% before he come back, and then let Connaughton and Forbes get those minutes at this point for the Bucks. That's just my personal opinion. On the Miami Heat side of tonight's game, Butler played decent today. He wasn't playing. He didn't play well in the first 2 games, but he was 7 of 17, 2 for 4, 19 points. But a lot of that happened in the first half. He really didn't do too much in the second half, to keep it real. Bam Adebayo, solid performance in my opinion. 17 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. Solid performance. Dragic, that's the person you got to control. Dragic and Robinson are some of the main people you have to control. And they were combined 2 of 10 from 3 and 4 of 20 from the field. We should win. If we control them, because they're the only true shooters on that team, we control them, we can win this game. And then Tyler Hero, he was 4 of 10, 9 points. The person that came out gunning from 3 late in the game was Bailacia. I know I'm saying his name wrong. My bad. I'll make sure I get it right next time. That was so unprofessional. But he was 4 of 6 from the field, 3 of 5, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. I'm sure he gonna get some. He started in the first game. I'm sure he gonna get some more tick next game. Let's see what Sean said. Bledsoe was our weak link. Hell yeah, Bledsoe was our weak link, bro. Bledsoe was awful, bro, in the playoffs. Oh, he was terrible. Terrible. Agreed. Yeah, at this point they have no life, no. Yep, I agree. I was just telling my brother today. I was like, this was a game to kind of take their soul. If they win this game, they would have had confidence going, into the next game. Blah blah blah. We can win this series. But now they know that they're outmatched, and the difference in this team is Jrue Holiday and PJ Tucker. I'm gonna tell you about PJ Tucker. He plays some really hard-nosed defense. He really hustle and make you work. Even if you score on him, it's not easy. Like the Bucks they have added toughness. And I don't think that shows in the stat box. But we have added toughness. And even with Bobby Portis is everything we wanted Tony Snell to be when he was here. Bobby Portis plays good minutes, solid. He's like a Swiss Army knife out there. Like, Bobby Portis is underrated. Bobby Portis is real deal underrated, in my opinion. I mean, like, he's been solid all year. Let's see what he put up today. Let me just go over it. Bobby Portis, 17 minutes. He had 11 points. Plus 15. Plus 15, Bobby Portis. 5 of 7, 1 of 2. He had 9 rebounds. Only 1 turnover. Dude, like, these are difference makers. Even PJ Tucker, 23 minutes. 2 of 4. 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. But his defense out there was outstanding, man. Like, I'm telling y'all, the Bucks got a different type of toughness now, man. The Bucks got a different type of toughness right now. Like, this is a different squad out there. This is a real different squad. That's our toughness. Like, I'm not saying that Middleton isn't tough or that Giannis isn't tough, but they just give a grit. It gives a different character to your team. Like when Memphis used to play back in the day with Gasol and Randolph, they was just like a grit, a toughness that was instilled in that team. And I feel like now we got like a grit and a toughness to us. And then we got like a true floor general. Like, that is a real point guard y'all seeing out there in Jrue Holiday, ladies and gentlemen. Like, that is a real point guard. That is what you call a floor general. He's not up there trying to shoot 33s a night and score 50 points. He is literally trying to score when needed and pass the ball. Like, you don't see that too much. That's why he got the big bag. That's definitely why he got the big bag. Yeah, Portis. Portis has been solid, consistent all season in the playoffs. You know you're going to get double-figure points out of him, some rebounds, solid defense. He's just a good role player. Like, he's like a glue guy that you would want on your team. He's a solid role player. He definitely has earned his check, in my opinion. Now, the Bucks need to make sure to sweep them. I don't want them winning the game because it just doesn't need to happen. The Bucks need to put them out of their misery and get them out of. The Bucks shot terrible in the first half, ladies and gentlemen. The Bucks shot 40%, but the Heat shot 31%, and we still maintained that lead until we turned up and kind of got that separation in the third quarter. But this is a different character team. I feel like last year in that type of game that Miami might have come back on the Bucks. I really feel like last year's team, once after halftime, or it would have been something that happened and they would have came back on the Bucks. This team is built different, where they just didn't let that happen. They'll go on a little run, they'll score. Like this, I'm starting to really believe this is a different type of Bucks team in the way that like they maybe can get there, even going against Brooklyn or Philly. Like I feel like now we've shown the mental toughness, and that's a different part of the game. It wasn't that. It just like you know what it was, LaShawn? Like it was a meltdown. It was just he would melt down. He just had meltdowns. That's just it. He would have meltdowns. Like whatever he had the confidence in the regular season, all that confidence would just it would just go. It would just go. Like it would just go in the playoffs. Like it was just really wild. Like I never understood it. I just never understood it. I do really think though that we got them. We took their souls tonight. Like this was a you got blown out 2 games in a row. The positive is it wasn't as you didn't get blown out by as many points, but you still got blown out. This is a confidence Bucks team, ladies and gentlemen. This is a confidence Bucks team. Definitely a confident Bucks team right now. I believe they believe in themselves. I'm not going to say Bud is the right coach still. I feel like he doesn't make proper defensive adjustments when things are happening. I will never give him that. But I feel like our talent, we have top tier. We have good talent. We have enough talent to get to the finals. I know that sounds crazy with Brooklyn and all that, but if anything happens in their big 3 or they off, they're going to lose. Where I feel like we have a bench and we have a quality starting 5 where we can give them problems. Like, we're not no easy out for anyone anymore with Drew Holiday. I'm telling y'all that right now. With Holiday, Portis, and Tucker, that dimension they've added to our team, this is a different Bucks team, y'all. This is a different Bucks team. For real, for real. This is a different Bucks team. This is definitely a different Bucks team, and I'm hoping I'm right in what I'm seeing. Like, we won ugly tonight. Even though this was a blowout, we won ugly tonight because we weren't shooting well. We weren't playing well. And I don't know what Lopez was doing in, like, that second half. He had all turnovers, like, bringing the ball down. You 7 feet. You're supposed to keep the ball up. He bringing the ball down, doing all this wild, dumb shit. Like, dude, play like a big man. When you grab the ball, you put the ball up. What are you doing, bro? Like, come on, man. I don't know, man. Like that was the only thing that really bothered me was that, like, some of that stuff, and just some of Middleton's turnovers bothered me, and things like that. But other than that, we played good because we weren't hitting all our shots. That's a good way to look at it. What they're doing to take away from the other team. That's a great point. That's a great point. That is a great point. That's a great point. Yeah, because they're neutralizing certain things. Like Tucker, like those charges he's getting, all that, and hitting the 3, like, and his flexibility on defense. The same with Portis. Portis is really solid on defense. All 3 of those guys are really hard-nosed defenders as well. You know what? It's funny you say that because in his original form, he was a true big man. Like when he first came in the league, I don't know why he lost that skill set. All of a sudden when he starts chucking 3s. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know what that's about. But the Bucks, They look strong. If they get past Miami, that's going to give them a lot of confidence. They one game away for getting them out of there. And if another blowout, that would really send a message, in my opinion. Like, if they get a blowout, that'll send a message, in my opinion, with the blowout. And then going forward, because we need to believe. And I think beating a nemesis like Miami in that fashion and sweeping them will really get the momentum that I think we need to try to get to where the Bucks want to go, which is to the NBA Finals and winning an NBA championship. Let's not even just say NBA Finals. I know the Bucks' end goal is to try to win a championship. It would be tough, but I feel like we have enough pieces to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just my personal opinion. I know I'm a Bucks fan, blah, 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 all that fly shit. Yeah, that's cool. But looking at their body of work, their team, how they're playing, the Bucks are a threat to win the championship. That's a fact. You don't have to like it or accept it. That's reality. Look at that. Giannis didn't even do too much, and we still punished them. Are you kidding me? Like I said, I believe. I know it'll be tough, but I feel like with this roster, we can get it done. We're in the best position to get it done than any of the previous rosters that we've ever had. Period. So it'll be interesting to see how some of these other playoff games wind up as well. You know what I'm saying? Because now, you got LA and Phoenix 1-1. Just to see how long some of these other playoff series last, to see how much rest the Bucks will actually get. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be interesting. Yeah, that free throw shooter. And Giannis, man. Giannis doesn't have a move. That little turnaround jumper is working now, but he doesn't have a move, and he can't shoot. So, like, if it's down the straight, you give him the ball, he can't create his own shot, which is why you give it to Middleton. Because Middleton can create his own shot, and that's what makes a difference this year. Before, it was just Middleton. Now you got Drew Holiday. But then if they start to create, they can kick it to Giannis, and he won't be scared to do what he need to do, but he just doesn't have that in his repertoire. I don't know if he ever will have it in his repertoire, to keep it a buck. I think that's just what it is. I love Giannis, but his offense is as far as complexity is limited. That's just how I feel. I feel like it's limited. Giannis, like, when you get in those tight games, you need to have a move you can go to. You need to have places you can get to in the court and get your shot. Like, when Middleton hit that game winner, he got to a spot that he's comfortable with taking a shot. That had nothing to do with just running around. He got to a spot that he's comfortable in. There's no spot where Giannis could come and shoot a jumper and be comfortable. That's the difference. He needs a post move, period. You talking about 2 more post moves. He need a post move, period. My man needs a post move, period. He's to me, Giannis is very athletic. I don't think he has moves. He's just very freakish athletic, and he takes advantage of that. He can't really shoot free throws. He doesn't really have a jumper. He's long, pause, and is fast, and is athletic. He can dribble decent, so he can get to where he needs to get. But in the playoffs, it's harder for him to get his shots off because you're playing better competition that can narrow down on what you do. So that's why Giannis doesn't go off like that in the playoffs, because his skill set becomes even more limited. It's a fluke until it's happening consistently. How about that? It's a fluke till it happened consistently. Today that was slick today. Like today, he was hitting that little turnaround. He hit some key ones as well. Like, That was legit. That was legit. Some of those turnarounds, that was legit. I definitely will say that. Some of that, I definitely will say. He pulled it with confidence. But my thing is, can he do that every game? It's just like Giannis needs to shoot 74%, like 75% from the free throw line. Even if he just shot like 35% from three, something reasonable, that would be great. That would be great. But on the positive side, we played well tonight. We played well, and I like not percentage wise shooting. I mean, I guess it was all right. Let's take a look. Let's look at our shooting percentage real quick. It was cool. Yeah, we shot decent, 50%, almost 48%. We started off cold, got warmer later. 36% from three, 77% from the line. So not bad. That was a decent shooting game, almost 50%. That's not bad. We did all right. You should, threes hit enough. It was a solid performance. We turned our second half was better than our first half. I'll say that, and you can see that by the point production per half. Look, in our first quarter we scored 26 points. Second quarter 23. Then we scored 37 and 27. The highest scoring quarters was in the second half of the game. So hence that's why the numbers increased here, because we were shooting, I believe, about 40% at halftime. So we clearly shot very well in the second half of the game, which is why we extended that lead and disposed of the Miami Heat today. Yeah, and I said dispose. Got them up all the way up out of here. Got them all the way out of here. I believe that Miami thought they were as good as us. Real talk. I really think they thought they was good as us. Yeah, if he could hit it consistently, that would change everything. If Giannis had any type of consistent jump shot, it would change everything. If he had any type of just like consistent jump shot, Giannis, he would be unstoppable. And I'm not saying even if he had to shoot the three, if he just had mid range. Y'all remember how Big Dog just had mid range? He couldn't shoot three, but he would kill you inside the paint. If Giannis could do that, it would change everything. If he would just like say, okay, I'm not going to shoot threes. Dwayne Wade never shot threes like that. He was an inside the arc type of jump shooter. And that's okay. I feel like people feel in today's NBA you have to shoot the three at a high clip to be acceptable or be status quo. And I feel like if you getting buckets, you getting buckets. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Subscribe, share this broadcast. So we're gonna see what happened. I'm impressed though that we got back-to-back blowouts against a quality team. Miami Heat is a quality team. We're just playing very well right now, and I think that's to be respected, and we need to show love for that. Bucks need to close this out next game. Step on their neck, squeeze the juices out of these cats. It's over with. We need to get the broom out, get them up out of here, get Spoelstra up out of here, get Tyler Hero up out of here. Last but not least, let's get Jimmy Butler up out of here. Oh, I don't like Dragic. I think Dragic dirty. Get him up out of here too, Dragic. I don't like Dragic. He be playing dirty. Y'all watch him. He do a lot of grabbing, pulling. He do a lot of little slick. You got to be paying attention. You got to be watching it in real 4K to catch some of that stuff that be going on. See, I don't think anybody can. I don't feel like some people can learn like that. I feel like you either got it or you don't. You either got it or you don't, bro. That's just my personal opinion. I feel like you either got it or you don't. That's it. That's just my personal opinion. Like you either got it or you don't. So you can develop certain things. Like he's developed more. He's developed handles. He's developed a little bit more moves going to the hoop, like the Euro step and all types of little herky jerk moves to get to the hoop. But he doesn't have that. He can't do that. I just don't know if he's capable. He's been in the league long enough. If you don't develop all that in the first few years, it's over with. In my opinion. He can get slightly better, but I don't think he can improve at such a clip where it would be like game changing. I don't know if he's capable. He'd have to prove me wrong, and I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't like being wrong. So we're going to see it. You know what, too? I hope the Lakers lose today, too. I want them to have a long, grueling series. Because the Clippers are about to get washed, so I want them to have a long, glorious series too, just on the West Coast hate side of the game. Like I said, if it ain't about the Bucks, I hope your team lose. This is a pro Bucks broadcast. If you can't tell, now you know. What happened to Miami Heat today? The Bucks 2 games in a row. They thought it was gonna be different at home. They thought they was gonna come home. Their fans were gonna rise them up, give them the confidence to beat the Milwaukee Bucks. But instead, that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. I'm proud of what the Bucks have done these last 2 games and really putting their foot on these dudes' necks. Now they need to end it and make a statement. The Bucks make a statement by sweeping Miami Heat. In my opinion, they make a statement, and I feel like they're going to do that. I feel like that's what's going to happen. So we're going to see what's good. I'm going to get off of here. Fear the deer. We out here. We about to sweep Miami. It needs to happen in a blowout fashion. 3 blowouts in a row. That's what we going for. 3 in a row. 3 blowouts in a row. That's what we going for. I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic. This is my post-game recap and wrap-up of the Milwaukee Bucks versus Miami Heat Game 3 playoff game. The Bucks winning convincingly. 113-84. Let me show y'all that one more time so y'all see this score. Hold on, man, before I get out of here. We need to see it. 113-84. Come on, man. The Bucks out here. We want smoke. Comment, like, subscribe. Come back here to get any updates on Packers, Bucks, and all other wild videos I'd be doing. So appreciate the support. Thanks. Fear the deer. Go Bucks. Let's get this sweep. Go.